like I was saying, I gotta get a girl that rides a scooter too. That's also hot. Scooted my ass all the way over here. Hell yeah. If I can't get a bitch like that, that's another kind of bitch I want. We're gonna make one like that. It should be easy to duplicate a bitch like that. That's a good bitch. Fuck yeah. Something to focus on. Form a fucking secret obsession with. Try to, as the relationship goes on with the with the fucking therapist or whatever, you slip in code words and you just see how far you can bring it. Usually you can't bring it too far because everyone's watching all the time. I like me a slutty telehealth though. Just inappropriate. I want an inappropriate telehealth hoe. Oh, only time will tell. This shit will go on, hopefully, or whatever, and it will form a thing where just inappropriate behavior is all part of it. Holy shit, I don't have a top on. Did we start our meeting? Oh my god, you see my titties all pressed together? Oops, let me put a shirt on. Fuck. Yeah. Or just a bitch like that. Just a therapist bitch to start the meeting with her tongue out and look at you dead, look dead in the camera and act like it's not happening. You're like, whoa. With the Japanese fucking ahiga face on, starting the meeting like that. Whoops. Did I do that? Holy shit. How you doing, Aaron? How you been? I'm like, oh my god. Does it to close the meeting. Does it for 3 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna take the last 3 minutes to fucking give you some jerk off instructions, fucker. Let the games begin. 3 minutes. And she puts her tongue out. Pulls up the shirt. Oh my god, is the best part of therapy. They should combine that. Wouldn't it be? Come on, man. That would be a perfect world. She can write you fucking drugs for your dick. She can get you off with JOIs and just fuck with your dick. Inappropriate behavior. Inappropriate therapy. To the highest order. Hey, motherfucker. Titties. Whoops, Dr. Titties. I can write scripts through New York State. How hot are these titties? Look at this fucking tongue, mister. Holy shit, rock and roll nerves going right to my head. Chicken head, nursey bitch. Nursey, I can't see. Look, titties, motherfucker. Check out my ass. Watch, look. With a thong on and shit. Slapping it. Look. You got your screen recorder going? Oh, dude. Alright, let's write these fucking scripts now. You need to get high, motherfucker? And then she proceeds to write shit. Oh my god. I would do anything for that bitch. How you feel, buddy? After 45 minutes, how's your dick feel? How's your head feel? You can catch your scripts today. How's your dick feel? You're like, wow. Telehealth fucking hoe. She could start a cult. Technically. She could start a cult. All kinds of suckers and all kinds of fucking playboys could try to contend with that. She can end your life too, and just she could really, because chances are she knows somebody at the pharmacy, or even she knows where to get drugs. She could probably even mix up the drugs for you and just call in a script of like some untraceable poison once you threaten her monies. Black Widow, telehealth, oh, fuck yeah. Oh, dude, your dick. And you just live for the thrill of being devoured by a queen wasp. Plaything, money for nothing with a pretty script writing, honey. Lethal fucking, that's a lethal twat she has. She can make cover-ups. She can devour her prey and just lead it to post-coital funeral. You know what I mean? That's the power of a telehealth hoe. And besides that, in the Y2K era, yeah, they even got you to get rid of your fucking telephone. They wanted a total exodus to their digital platforms right away. We all threw away our telephones like it was a big, like it was no thing. Like the telephone wasn't they can't, you can't trace a telephone. It's an old system. It doesn't work like that. It's analogous. There's no crime anymore because they subverted us to cell phones. And fucking look at that girl bent over. What are you trying to do, bitch? Interrupt the show a little bit there, why don't you? And they made that mass fucking, yeah, even if you had like an old school Ron Popeil Mr. Microphone, they wanted that shit gone. It communicated on old analogous frequencies that you can transmit shit with. I caught the tail end of signal broadcasts that I was picking up from FM transistors. They wanted that shit gone so they could monitor crime totally. The whole age of piracy was flushed at Y2K. There is no such thing as bootleg anymore. To be bootleg is to not even exist anymore. It doesn't even translate. There is no bootleg culture in this fucking world anymore. Nobody goes to the movie theaters to sit in the back with a handy cam to charge half the price on the street, because it doesn't happen anymore. There's no more bootleg recordings of bands. There's no more, if you want to copy, that's why the movie industry and music industry died, because if you want to copy music, or if you want to copy a DVD, good fucking luck. You have to copy it to another DVD, which is a subservient file system that usually falls apart due to the atmosphere. A compact disc, it is the most recyclable fucking thing in the world. It literally, within 90 days of it being made, it deteriorates. It wasn't made to endure the test of time, and nothing was anymore. There's no media that people transcribe to a common media. We had cassettes back then. We had VHS cassettes. It even went as far as to have digital 8 millimeters bootlegs. You could bootleg 35 millimeter back in the day. You could straight up bootleg. Bootleg culture's gone. That's why the entertainment industry dried up. They used the bootleg industry as clout. There's no money to be had for it anymore, because in doing so, there's no more 6, 10, and 13. All your life is Channel 13 and Sesame Street. It's not like that anymore. All your life is digital television. And what the fuck it ain't like that. When I grew up, it was like that. The need to push people into the coaxial world began in 1960s. Telephone line, no, you could do too much damage with that. That's why they got rid of payphones. That's why they got rid of, yeah, dude, and it's total Orwellian Darwinism, and that's what woke means to me, is if you see that. Woke to me means, I come from a different school where you have to be my age to fucking see what happened. If you were born after the year 2000, you have no fucking clue what the old frontier was like. And you don't have what it takes to survive like a cockroach like I do, or a fucking animal, because I come from that old nitty gritty arcade of fucking, and that's what it was. It was just a big neon fucking arcade of the 70s, 80s, 90s. After 2000, it's a whole different rigmarole, whole different dance. There's no drugs anymore. There's no paraphernalia. There's no memorabilia to show that you existed in this. And everybody after the year 2000 is a bot. You're a fucking rope. You're Y2K bot. What year were you born? 2001, 2010, 2020. Fucking robot. New droid. I'm that old DOS disk operating system droid that is left over, you know? The new droids don't have any fascinating qualities. They're so placated. You know? Y2K, that was a whole different shit. And it takes 20 years of hindsight to look at it that way. But I saw it as it was unfolding. And it's not a conspiracy theory because that's the facts. They made that exodus. I mean, imagine the concept of a pirate radio station coming up now. What's a radio station? It's gotten to that like that. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of radio. That's the last to go, isn't it? After 20 years have gone by, and people have forgotten what music is. They're like, what is that? It must sound like old-timey Scott Joplin shit, like to young people when I play my rock music. It must sound like Maple Leaf Rag to them. That's funny. Why's that funny? Because everybody's doesn't sound robotic. You know? It's funny. It's funny to imagine a time when and how blown up these bands were that did not live the lives that we think they did. Hookers and coke, man. That's all I can tell you.